I'm Kevin Alex Bent here. So I want to thank you today for joining in. So what I'm looking at right now is that persons who should be at the meeting for 1 o'clock didn't catch the training. What I did was to take a different approach today, and we talked about the beginners, how you start, and most person will know that it is currency that we'll be trading. But I want to remind you that it's both currency pairs, and you need to actually take the time to explain to your prospects properly how the currency pairs are being traded and what are currency pairs, right? And currency pairs in itself, as it relates to two country trading between each other, right? So you need to explain this further to persons. I see persons asking me, how much money does it cost to be a member? You need to say to persons that it don't cost you to start with Forex. It costs you absolutely $0 to be starting with Forex. And then thereafter, what you need to do is tell the persons about the opportunity of Tradera, so you can actually get the basic for free, because that's what it is. There's so much material on Forex. And what do I mean, going a little bit further, is that you can start a demo account and practice before you start trading. And what you also need to do is explain that the benefit of Tradera is that you go ahead and explain the back office to the persons or the prospects that you actually prospecting. So that in itself, you also need to know to tell them about the website and how you can customize the website to tailor to their needs or whatever they want it, right? Also, I know there's quite a bit of stuff, but these are some of the things that the 1 o'clock call is about, and how we can move and make a strategy for going forward. Also, I was looking at some other stuff as it relates to not only currency, but I was looking at how do you get into the trade, you know? Persons need to know that, right? So how do you get into a trade? We need to actually tell persons how do they get into a trade. And for tomorrow, the 13th, what I'll be doing is that I'm going to make the suggestions now of what we'll be looking at. So we know that we talk about currency, but tomorrow on the 13th, for all the members in the group, what I want to do is to give you some more insight as how we're going to penetrate the market and the reason for the different timeline. So a lot of persons need to know what we do with all these timelines, right, that is available on the Forex market. So let me explain. So let me just erase this real quick. So you get this off. Okay. So what we need to really look at, right, is that there are different timelines. So what we're looking at now is timeline. So we need to get a little bit more serious with our time and figure out what timeline does what, right? So for example, you have a 5-minute timeline. What is a 5-minute timeline? Say that a 5-minute timeline, 5 minutes. And what is this? What is this 5 minutes all about? In the 5-minute chart, I'm talking about a 5-minute chart of entering into the trade. What we need to think about, that right there is called laser entry, right? So in the 5-minute chart, that's where you're going to take your entry onto the Forex market. Get it? So 5 minutes, we're going to do entry. Entry for 5 minutes. So we're going to enter into the Forex market. Now, what is our time frame, for example? Most our time frames we do analysis on an hour time frame. So 5. And persons keep on asking me about this as well, so I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes. Make it big. And then you have a 1 hour. 1 hour. With 1 hour, what we're gonna do there is that we're gonna do an assessment. So basically, we do an assessment with a 1 hour chart. So the 1 hour chart is to see the patterns. Now, the market can only go 3 ways. The market can only go 3 ways. 1, either the market is contracting, so that's contracting, or the market 2, the market is about to expand, and 3, the market is going to go into a trend. So either way, when you do the 1 hour, 1, 2, 3, either way, you do it on a 1 hour chart. The reason for the 4 hour chart, so with a 5 minute, we're going to go to a 4 hour. 4 hour. And a 4 hour, this is known as bias, a bias trend. Why is that? On this higher time frame there on a 4 hour chart, 4 hour, what it does is that wherever the chart is going in the 4 hour higher time frame, any and all 5 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, just saying, any time frame that is below the 4 hour normally would follow the trend what the 4 hour is doing. The 4 hour actually have an indication that it's going up or down. So we'll actually watch the 4 hour as on a bias. So 4 bias. And that's the bias right there. So watch the 4, see what it's doing, make an analysis on the 1 hour time frame. After you done the assessment on the hour time frame, you push on a 5 minute. And on a 5 minute, you zero in and you go in for the entry and you stop loss and you take profits. And do remember, on the entry, if it's a buy, upwards. Going down, bearish. Right? So remember, green, going up, bullish. And if you're going down, that is bearish, right? So no, market can only go up or down or sideways. So let's put a different color here. So that right there is 1 out of 3 of this. Consolidation, which is contracting, this one right here. See that? Or if it's bullish, bull, ranging bull going up is this one. And if it's bearish, the market is going down, it's this one. So the market only can go three ways. And you need to know with these three ways going, how to assess it, how to see where it's going, and how to make your entry. Very clear? Clear. Alright, so thank you so much. This is what we covered today for 1 o'clock. And I hope you guys really find this video very useful. And you know, it is something worthwhile having the knowledge of, because it's just what it is, guys. It is what it is. So in itself, I want to thank you guys for watching. What I'll be doing also is to get a lot more persons on the call to share with you their ideas as well. So I'm open to that as well. But guys, check it out. It's good. So that's that for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's now my 11 minutes video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll go more in detail as it relates to the timelines of entry for tomorrow, the 13th. Alright? So thank you guys for watching. I'm Kevin Alex Ben. Bye bye.